Hello. My name is Agatha, and this is a tarot reading about Sarah Huckabee Sanders. Before moving on, if you like your own personal reading, please write to dunyazade@gmail.com, and I'd be delighted to work with you. I'm going to use the Tarot of the Cat People, and it's going to be a Celtic Cross reading, which is a 10-card reading. I'm going to make it simple, and I'm also going to see her astrology. And I don't know, let's start with her astrology. I don't know her birth time. She was born in Hope, Arkansas. This is according to the internet, and she was born on the 13th of August 1982. So because I don't know her birth time, I made a chart which places the sun on the rising sign. So her sun is at 20 degrees of Leo. She has her north node in Cancer, and she has a south node in Capricorn. Her moon might possibly be in Gemini, which, you know, kind of explains a lot because Trump is also a Gemini. She has Mercury at 8 degrees of Virgo, Saturn at 17 degrees of Libra, conjunct Pluto at 24 degrees of Libra, and her, Pluto. So Saturn is conjunct Pluto in Libra, and her Jupiter and Mars are also conjunct in the initial degrees of Scorpio. So she might, you know, she's got a lot of fixed energy, like Leo, Mars, and Jupiter. And her Venus is at 29 degrees of Cancer, which is interesting. So I was interested in her astrology and their upcoming eclipses. So this is the ephemeris, and there's the first eclipse, not the first, but there's in July. There's a lunar solar eclipse which denotes new beginnings at 20 degrees of Cancer. So it's not exactly close, but it's, you know, her Venus is at 29 degrees Cancer, so it's so this solar eclipses are new beginnings, but new beginnings might entail something being left behind, something being abandoned. According to this chart, and I don't know her birth time, okay, so according to this chart, it might happen on her 12th house, but again, I don't know, and it's really close. It's not close, it's 9 degrees away from her Venus. So I'm thinking that it might have an influence on her relationships. Venus are relationships, also her love life. She's married and she has 3 kids. But what more does this solar eclipse at 20 degrees of Cancer touch? In her case, it touches her Saturn and her Pluto in Libra. So it touches that. So yeah, some reformation of structures. Her political life also gets touched. Her professional life, again, relationships, political relationships, work-related relationships, any type of relationships. So the trouble for her, I would say, starts around the 13th, starts in July. Let's say starts in July, okay? Because it's already touching things which are not very pleasant in her birth chart, okay? And I'm just seeing her birth chart. I'm not going to see progressions and other things. Then there's a lunar eclipse. Lunar eclipse denotes endings. That's going to happen at 4 degrees of Aquarius. In this chart, it's going to happen in her 6th house, okay? 6th house, which is the house of co-workers, the house of connected with work, the workday, your job, connected with your job. So something which is ending in her job, okay, around around in July 2018. Okay, and this lunar eclipse, which is endings, is going to be squaring Jupiter and Mars in Scorpio. This is not fun. This is not a fun. Yeah, it might be connected with law also, because Jupiter is law. I'm not even going to see anything the transits of that time. There's no point. So it's a kind of forceful sort of ending, an ending that will not please her at all. Then there's what else? This is July. In August, there's a solar eclipse, new beginning, at 18 degrees of Leo, and her sun is at 20 degrees of Leo. So it's a brand new beginning in her life. Brand new beginning in her life. Brand new. In August. Okay? So something being eclipsed out in terms of relationships in July 2018. Work relationships. I'm thinking more work relationships. And a brand new beginning for her in August 2018. Now, is it the good one? That one? I don't know. The sun is connected to also the male figures in our life. Our boss, hint, 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 father, and husband. So that's what the sun represents in a woman's chart. So brand new beginning connected. Sun solar eclipse also means something is left behind in order for you to have a brand new start in your life. So it might also entail some sort of ending. Now, this could be in her love relationship, this could be connected with her father, this could be connected with her boss. I'm thinking there's a theme here of work-related relationships. Then, what else? There is a... This one is interesting. In January 2019, there's a solar eclipse at 15 degrees of Capricorn, 15 degrees of Capricorn, which is going to happen in her 5th house, connected with her south node. So this is children. I don't know if anything connected with her kids, but 15 degrees of Capricorn is going to square off with Saturn at 70 degrees of Libra, and also, yeah, I don't know, this could be love also, because it's going to happen in the 5th house. This could be something connected with her marriage, but also something connected with authorities and her children. I don't know how old her kids are. I think they're young. But if she did something which benefited her kids, the authorities will be all over her on January 2019. If it's not something connected with her kids, it's something connected with, it's the 5th house. So work, no, with leisure activities that might put her in trouble with the authorities. I'm thinking Mueller investigation. Maybe she used money in a way that she was not supposed to use, and that will get her in trouble in January 2019. But the trouble starts for her in July and August. July and August, there's something connected with work. Okay, so let's go to the Sarah Huckabee Sanders, the reading for her for the next 12 months. What does the future hold for Sarah Huckabee Sanders for the next 12 months? So today it's the 9th of March 2018, so up to February 2019. What does the future hold for Sarah Huckabee Sanders for the next 12 months? 1, 2, the central theme, Queen of Wands. She's a Leo. Leos can be forceful, that which is yet not seen. Seven of Wands, she's going to defend herself. The basis, the root. Six of Pentacles. There's a lot of Six of Pentacles connected with the Trump administration. Help. Money, which passed hands. Favors. Six of Pentacles is doing favors. The past connected with the present and the future. The Magician. The Magician is connected with Mercury. Mercury rules Gemini. This could be a card signifying Trump. Yeah, the Magician could be the illusionist. Like in a negative way, it's the car salesman, the guy who tells you, the girl who tells you whatever you want to hear, tells you lies, deceives you. So this could be also deception and lying. You know, like a wall of mirrors. And also this is the card of manifestation. And I keep getting that Donald Trump he might be very good at manifesting that which he wants, and he might have some sort of psychic abilities that might seem so normal to him, he doesn't even realize that he has them. He might understand, like, things are coming, things are changing in a certain way, and he jumps, and he takes that advantage of that opportunity, and he calls it instinct, but it's not instinct, it's a knowing. That's what I'm getting also. So the Magician, to me, in this particular case, might represent also Donald Trump in his particular set of abilities. Also, it might represent her, and she knows that she might be lying many times in the past, that she lied. Smoke and mirrors. This is her behavior of Sarah Huckabee Sanders in the past. That which is in her mind, or that which she wants, and she has the Queen of Pentacles. A lot of queens. She's really a self-assured person. Like, she wants security. She wants to be okay in terms of finances, in terms of economics. She wants to be a leader. She wants to rule. She'd wish that things were more black and white, I would say. But she's not a wallflower. The near future, 2 to 3 months from now, Março, Abril, Maio, Junho, up to June. But like I said, trouble begins in July and August. So there might be hints of the trouble in June. King of Wands. This could be Trump, but not necessarily. This could be her husband. This could be a male figure in her life, even in her work life. This is Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. It's the Queen of Wands and King of Wands. This could be her husband advising her. This could be something connected with her husband that places the spotlight on her, and she gets in trouble because of something that her husband did. Now, the next card will be representing her and the way she feels. The Emperor. Again, Trump. And again, this is a very self-assured type of person. Sarah Huckabee. This is connected with Aries, by the way. She doesn't have anything in Aries, if I'm not mistaken. But also, the way she feels right now is like she's serving the Emperor. She's working close with the Emperor, which is Trump. She's serving the rules, and this is also a very domineering type of personality. The Emperor could be a very tyrannical sort of person. So she might be serving someone who these characteristics. At the same time, she might have these type of characteristics in herself. The Emperor could be domineering, cold-hearted, authoritative, demanding discipline from everyone, and not really focused on the heart. More focus on rules, regulations. This is how it is, and you need to follow the rules and all of that. The others surrounding her, or the way others see her. Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles, if I'm not mistaken, came out to Hope Hicks. You gotta have a lot of ability to swing. How do I say swing? You have to move with the tide. You have to be. This might be difficult for her because she's a very fixed sign, but she has to have an ability to go with the flow and to be flexible in order to survive this political environment. This could be how others see her, or this could be the environment which surrounds her. And I'm thinking work environment. It's like everyone needs to be flexible. Everyone needs to be flexible around her in her work environment. Advice, fears, and hopes. The Strength card. It's the card connected with Leo. The advice, to me, this is the advice. This could be the fear. She's afraid she's not strong enough to deal with everything. This could be a hope. She hopes that she has enough inner strength and discipline to be able to deal with everything that's happening in her life. And again, this is valid for the next 12 months. This is the advice. To me, this is a very strong advice. The Strength card is connected with integrity. Do you understand what I'm saying? So the very strong advice to me that I see here is you need to be you need to have integrity. But what is integrity? Because integrity in having and follow your own values might mean very different things for many different people. I have a set of values that might be different from the set of values of Sarah Huckabee Sanders. I would say she's very conservative. She's a Republican. So this could be, yes, follow your own values. Yes, this could be the advice. At the same time, I would say also that the advice with the Strength card is to live with integrity. Okay, that's to me what the strongest thing. Live with honor and with integrity. So the outcome, the card that came out, is the Knight of Swords. She might be defending herself from very many attacks from the press, attacks from those, from the Mueller investigation. Though the Mueller investigation does not have this type of energy to me, they seem to be quietly doing things. No, they're not, because the Knight of Swords is overly aggressive and very in-your-face type of aggression. So I don't see that as the Mueller investigation. They're like quiet, and they don't do this overly aggressive thing. This overly aggressive thing could be from the media, who might be attacking her quite aggressively, and this is for the next 12 months. This could be from the people who surround her, who work with her. Swords is connected with air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Remember that I talked about Aquarius? There's a lunar eclipse, according to the chart that I'm using, on her 6th house. So it's an ending to something to do with her work situation, and a very aggressive type of ending. The Knight of Swords might be speaking of that. So this could be people attacking her. This could be even Donald Trump attacking her. I've just read something that she mentioned something about Stormy, like the porn star who might have had something with Donald Trump. She mentioned something that she should not have mentioned. Apparently, she confirmed something that was not meant to be confirmed, or something like that, and Donald Trump is mad at her. So this could be, this is the 9th of March. So the aggressiveness from Donald Trump begins today, let's say, and will keep on going, and eventually he might become so aggressive that she needs to leave, or he fires her. But she's a very strong woman. There's a very strong energy here, like I'm not budging. She has queens. She has 2 queens. She has, in this reading, she has 1 king. She has the emperor. She has the magician. Also, the 6 of Pentacles as at the root, it's helping others. I think she believes that she's doing the best to help. She's serving others by being helpful. But this type of card, the 6 of Pentacles, we do have, it's a card which signifies signifies a person helping other people. But you want something in return. This is the type of help that you give and you expect something in return. This is not helping out of the kindness of your heart just because you want to help someone, just because you see him or her in a very bad condition and you just feel moved and you want to help them and you ask nothing in return, and that is the definition of love. This is not that type of help. The 6 of Pentacles is not that type of help. I will help you, but I expect something in return, even if it is your admiration. So at the root of this, she wants to help, she wants to be helpful, but she expects something in return. She expects to be acknowledged for her help. She might expect something in return in terms of, business opportunities, for instance. But it's not out of the kindness of her heart. So the Queen of Wands, it signifies her. She's a very strong woman. She's a Leo. She's very self-assured. She's charismatic. She kind of dominates a room. She comes and she dominates a room. She's very self-assured. That which is yet not seen, you have the 7 of Wands. She's going to have to defend herself at some point. I'm thinking July, August, also January. And this reading is up to February 2019. The past influencing the present and the future. The Magician, which could signify her ability to use smokes and mirrors, not tell the truth, because the Magician in a negative way is like that. The Magician also to me is connected with Donald Trump. The Magician, the Emperor, is connected to Donald Trump. So a very strong kind of relationship with Donald Trump, I would say. Donald Trump, I don't know, I think since 2017, she's been the what? How is it called? Political advisor, and she was appointed White House press secretary to Donald Trump in July 2017. So a close connection with Donald Trump, I would say. And again, he has the ability to manifest that what she wants. Also, she might have that ability. She might have that ability of manifesting, creating that what she wants in her life. But to me, it's like smoke and mirrors, lying. At least for the last 3 months, because this is the past, I would say the most recent past, the last 3 months, lying. That which is in her mind, or that which she wants, Queen of Pentacles, she wants a very good economical situation. She wants a very good financial situation. This is money. This is a money opportunity that she had, like being in politics. She also wants some sort of leadership role, which kind of explains the 6 of Pentacles. I would say that she's aiming higher in terms of her political ambitions. She's aiming at something down the line in terms of a political role. Something that might make her even more visible. Something that might give her more money. something that might also, this is again political, financial, in economical, in job-wise opportunities. But in terms of politics, she might want to be appointed at some with a role that will allow her to determine, how do you say, the way the country goes in terms of economics. Maybe she's advising Donald Trump in terms of his, how do you say, financially and economically, his financial policy, economical policy. Maybe she's advising him, and she would like to have a role of that sort where she could determine this is how the country is going to go in terms of finances, in economics, in commerce, and all of that. The near future, 2 to 3 months, June, King of Wands, something to do, I would say her husband, but a very important male connected to her, could be Donald Trump, again on the news in June. This could signify a person, a male, from a fire sign, Sun, Moon, or Rising, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. I don't know the natal chart of Mueller. I have no idea. I don't know if he has anything in fire. So the person who might be attacking her might have a very strong fiery personality. It could be something connected with the Mueller investigation, yes, but it could be in any other capacity, or it could be Donald Trump in the news because he has something in Leo. Yes, he has the rising sign in Leo, so he might be attacking her. He might be attacking her around June, or he's in the news again around June, and whatever is in the news around June will affect her. If it's not him, it could be her husband. I'm thinking it could be him, could be her husband, it could be Mueller. Now, how she feels? The Emperor. She's controlling herself. I would say she's really controlling herself. She's serving the Emperor. She's serving, and when I say the Emperor, she's serving the ruler. Okay, probably. Why did this card came out to represent her? Because probably 24/7 she has to deal with Trump. She has to think about Trump. That's her whole life is even to contain Trump. So this is why the card showed up for her, because her personality is really tangled up with Trump's life. Also, this signifies cold-heartedness, following the rules, the regulations, being very disciplined, being a cold. The Emperor energy, when it's not lived properly, you can be a tyrannic person even towards yourself. It's like cold-hearted. That's what I'm getting. It's cold-hearted. And when I say rules and regulations, it's her own rules, her own regulations. Okay? Very disciplined, very determined, very strong sort of woman. You don't knock her down. You don't. You really don't. You gotta try very hard to cause any type of effect on Sarah Huckabee Sanders. She does not. She's a very strong person, very strong. I don't think Hope Hicks who is in terms of personality. Now, the environment surrounding her, how other people see her. The environment surrounding her, it's the Two of Pentacles. Very unstable sort of environment, and I'm thinking work-related environment. How other people see her, they see her as someone who needs to keep her balance, needs to be flexible in order to survive. everything. Or there might be someone unstable in her environment that might cause her trouble. Again, Donald Trump, but not necessarily. It could be any other person. Again, the next card is hopes, dreams, and advice. She hopes she's strong enough, and she is, to survive all of this. To a point, she will kind of be. To me, also, this is the advice, and the advice is live with integrity. And integrity, it's not only to be faithful to your own values. It could be that, yes. And her values might be different from other people's values, okay? This is one way of reading it. Another way of reading the advice card is live with integrity in terms of the values which are collectively accepted. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's just not only being faithful to yourself in your own inner truth, but also living with integrity, the type of integrity which society deems appropriate. That's the advice. This is the strong advice. To me, she's going to be faithful to herself and her values. You don't knock her down. You don't. The outcome is the Knight of Swords, an attack on her by the press, an attack on her by Donald Trump, very aggressively being attacked. I do not see this as the Mueller investigation, because the Mueller investigation doesn't have this type of energy. It's like stealth. The Mueller investigation is stealth, like walk like a cat. Stealth type of energy. It's not the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is aggressive, in your face, doesn't think, is impulsive, some sort of attack on her. Now, this could be also the way she is behaving, because she's being attacked, she might be attacked, and this is the way she might react. She might react while she is defending herself in a very aggressive and impulsive manner, which honestly I don't follow her. I'm just seeing her chart. She might have Moon in Gemini, so this might be connected with Moon in Gemini, because this is Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius energy. She might be behaving like this, you know. She might have that type of energy in her. I don't know if she does. She might have it. She has the Moon. She might have the Moon in Gemini, because it depends. It depends from her time of birth. But just because, I would say that probably she does have a Moon in Gemini. Why? Because Donald Trump has a very strong Gemini energy. Sorry, sorry. So there's a connection there. There's a connection between him and her in that way. There's other connections, the Leo energy also. Let's see if she is. So her Moon might be squaring off Mercury, and her Moon, and this is the most interesting part. Oh, her Moon is opposing Uranus. Yeah. And when she feels that her values are being attacked, she might lash out quite aggressively, in a very impulsive sort of way. Her values, her social values, her political values, she might lash out. She also has her Moon might again. It depends. It depends on the birth time. It needs to be accurate. She might have the Moon doing a quincunx in inconjunct with Mars in Scorpio. Again, when she's feeling attacked, she might not be able to. Her emotions come up, and she attacked immediately without thinking. she might behave like this. So this could be her energy. This could be the way she's behaving or will be behaving. And this is within the next 12 months. When she's feeling attacked, she will lash out. She will attack you. She'll be aggressive. She'll be impulsive. She will not be afraid of a conflict. Oh, not this woman. And this might happen around June, which is Gemini energy. It might happen also around the time, like I said before, when there's a full moon in Aquarius, which is in July. It's 27th of July. Also July, June, July. June, July, there's something. Also in August. August is Leo, but what else? I'm just seeing the eclipses, okay? I'm just seeing the eclipses. July, August. July, August. June, July. June, July. Also when there's air energy in late September to October. Libra. In Aquarius already passed. So I would say June, July, late September, and October. This type of energy. Lashing out, feeling attacked, being attacked by the media, and aggressively defending herself. And her behavior, also Donald Trump could be behaving like this towards her. He might be blaming her of something. Very aggressive sort of words towards her. And this, I don't know if I don't see her leaving. But there's an eclipse in her work-related area, again in July, that might precipitate a change in work-related activities or in her job. But I don't see her leaving. The cards don't tell me she's going to leave. She might leave. She might be fired. But all the cards tell me of a very strong, I'm sticking out, I'm sticking it out, I'm very strong energy of being put. Being put, I'm not going to go anywhere, I'm staying. Okay? I'm staying. And she might be forced to leave, or she might leave. Like, she might be fired, or something might happen, and she'll like reply in a very bad way. She might be fired, or she herself will make the decision to leave. But because it's the night, because it's a guy, it's not her. If she leaves, it's not her decision. If she leaves, it's not her decision. She's staying put. She's staying put. But there's some sort of changes in her work, in her job in late July. Late July, August, there's something. Okay, so that's it. This is the reading that I have for Sarah Huckabee Sanders. If you'd like your own private reading, please write to dunyazade@gmail.com, and I'd be delighted to work with you. Bye bye.